With the votes still being counted, Russia's Central Election Commission announced today that the ruling United Russia Party is projected to take 49.54% of the vote, which means that the party, which is run by Premier Vladimir Putin, will still hold majority seats when the parties that did not meet threshold fall away from consideration. As Stratfor has said, United Russia's hit has been orchestrated as part of a large smoke and mirrors campaign called Managed Democracy, in which Russia's election system and parliament look more democratic, while Putin still holds full control behind the curtain. This theater is being seen played out already today, where the Kremlin is purging top United Russia figures, like State Duma Speaker Boris Gryzlov, from his position, in order to restructure United Russia after its slide from dominating Duma. Russian President Dmitry Medvedev came out and said that such a restructuring was normal for any democratic political party who needs to constantly change in order to meet the needs of the people. So the Kremlin is continuing to play out its intended perception of United Russia acting as a real democratic group instead of the authoritarian party of the past. What is interesting is that despite United Russia still holding majority power, Western media has been calling these elections a major hit to Putin's power. The West has come out against the election in general, with U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton saying that she was seriously concerned how fair the elections were. It is to be expected that the Russian elections most likely had some fraudulent practices, as is common in most Russian elections. However, even if United Russia garnered less vote than being projected, Putin still has control and heavy influence over the other political parties projected to get into Duma. These are the Communist Party, Just Russia, and the Liberal Democratic Party. Even today, the leaders of Just Russia and the Communist Party said that they would work on many issues with United Russia, even using words like coalition, showing that they're not really in opposition. But what the West is trying to do is push the idea that Putin is not as strong of a leader as he was in the past, true or not. The West has to push this idea because Putin is set to return to the Russian presidency in March. Putin's return has set many countries on edge, particularly those that are on the front line between Russia's sphere of influence and the West's, mainly Central Europe. The U.S. is looking to guarantee that it is still a strong partner to those countries, but with many guarantees still years away, like missile defense, the U.S. is currently looking to ensure that Russia isn't as strong as may be perceived. And in order to do this, the U.S. is hitting at the perception of Putin himself and his control over his own country.